Hello everyone, welcome to the world of chemistry. Today we are going to continue discussing few more separation techniques of mixtures. Those who have not seen my previous videos of this chapter, I would suggest them to kindly watch it in order to understand properly. The first method that we are going to discuss today is gravity method of separation. It is a method of separation of two components of a mixture on the basis of difference in specific weights or specific gravity. Children, in this method basically there are two solid components out of which one is heavier than water and another is lighter than water. For example, we can separate sawdust from sand by this method, as sand is heavier so it settles down at the bottom of the beaker, and as sawdust is lighter than water, it floats. The next method of separation is solvent extraction method. It is the process used to separate the components of a mixture based on their relative solubility. This method is also known as liquid-liquid extraction. This process is based on the fact that one solid component of the mixture is soluble in liquid while the other solid component is insoluble. In this method, we can separate the mixture of sodium chloride and calcium carbonate, in which sodium chloride or the common salt is soluble while calcium carbonate is insoluble. The next method of separation is fractional crystallization. Crystallization is the process in which crystals are formed. Fractional crystallization is done by lowering of temperature of a mixture or solution so that the more insoluble component crystallizes out first. This process can be done when the solubility of solid components varies in the same solvent. For example, the mixture of common salt and potassium nitrate can be separated by this method. As because the solubility of potassium nitrate in water is more than sodium chloride, so on cooling, sodium chloride is left behind and potassium nitrate crystallizes. The next method of separation is sublimation. To separate ammonium chloride from sand, put the mixture of sand and ammonium chloride in a china dish and cover up with a funnel. Close the tip of the funnel with cotton. Then china dish is heated gently. Ammonium chloride as a sublimable substance changes into vapor and gets condensed at the cooler sides of the funnel. The non-sublime substance remains behind in the china dish. Clean the ammonium chloride from the inner walls of the funnel. This mixture of sand and ammonium chloride can be separated by sublimation. The next method of separation is sedimentation and decantation. Here, Ram filled a beaker with muddy water and left it undisturbed for some time. After some time, he was surprised to see. Let's find the reason for his surprise. The beaker had clear water. The mud, being heavy, has settled down at the bottom. This process of settling down of heavy insoluble particles at the bottom of beaker when left undisturbed is called sedimentation. The layer of mud is called sediment. Ram then separated the upper layer of water by gently pouring into another beaker without disturbing the sediment. This process of separation of clear liquid without disturbing the sediment is called decantation. The next method of separation is filtration. Children, after we prepare tea, we separate it from the tea leaves by the help of strainer. This process of separation is called filtration. As here we cannot separate the finely solid substances present in the mixture by the help of strainer. So what shall we do in this situation? In such a situation, filter paper is used. A filter paper is a special paper which has millions of tiny holes in it. While the liquid can pass through these holes, the solid particles remain on the filter paper. The liquid which passes the filter paper is called filtrate, and the solid particles left behind on the filter paper is called residue. Children, I hope up to this you have understood clearly. The remaining methods will be discussed in the next video.